How's everyone going? I'm your host, Ganesh. This is my show called I Am Ganesh. So it's Neurofibromatosis month, and I thought I'd be a little more, I don't know, I'm just going to be me and talk a little bit more about my neurofibromatosis. So, hope you're all doing great. To be honest with you, I am not doing the greatest at all because my mental health has drastically dropped. And it dropped because I'm a little sad. So a lot has been happening in my life, and a lot has been happening right now. Obviously, we have coronavirus going around, and I wish you all well, and I pray for everyone every day. Now, during the pandemic, I received an envelope with a bunch of documents such as this one, and if you want to read it, you can. I will post it later. I'm a little nervous because I don't know why I'm nervous. I have this feeling of nerve coming out of me. So during the pandemic, my mother decides to give me an envelope filled with documents about my health. Now, before I start reading this, I want everyone to actually understand and know that for the past 25 years, now it's 26, now going on 27, I've been taking care of my health as much as I can. I stopped sugar, I stopped drinking soda, I stopped a lot of things that harmed my body because I listened to my body. Now I'm 37 years old today. Not today. My birthday was in February. Thank you for all the warm birthday wishes. So now this piece of paper here is from the North Shore University Hospital. Apparently, I was there in January 13th, 1998. I was 11 years old. Apparently, this says that how I have abnormal signals consistent with such a diagnosis, that I have neurofibromatosis. Now, they did a brain scan to my brain. Okay. Now, all my life, I've actually been very sick, and I've actually spoken about it. I'm the one who was telling my mother, listen, I'm not feeling well, such and such and such, and whatever doctors she had took me to, then she had brought me to get an MRI, right? Makes sense. You talk to your doctor, my son's having headaches, my son's complaining about these pain. Okay, so now apparently I'm also have developed impairments. I can't even say that word. Can anybody pronounce that word, impairments, where my thumb is? I apparently have poor academics. Now, I'm maybe a little slow, but I'm not that slow. And we all know that education is a bunch of crock, and education is very manipulative. So I actually feel like my neurofibromatosis are my gift, and they're my insight to seeing right through bullshit. Like, this to me paper is bullshit, and I'm very upset at my mother for giving me this piece of paper 26 years later. And during the pandemic, no better time to give your son a paper about, oh, you have neurofibromatosis. Like I said, for the past 25 years, I've been taking care of myself. My mother has not been there for me, nor my father, nor my stepfather. And so, let's keep on reading here. It said that I need to undergo I can't say this word, psychoeducational evaluation. Evaluation. I can't even say that word. Say that word for me. Psycho. You see where my thumb is? Psycho. Psycho. Educational evaluation. So, before this piece of paper that I find despicable, and before I moved into this apartment, my mother had me see a psychiatrist person. She's a social worker trying to get her degree. Love her. Amazing woman. Amazing woman. And she pretty much told me my mother's a bitch. And that she had to deal with a bunch of individual Caribbean females taunting her, harassing her, and putting her down because these other individuals know how incredibly smart this woman was. And this woman is incredibly smart. Now, my mother said, Rick, I need you to get evaluated. Evaluated for what? My mother does not speak to me. See, my problem is the lack of communication that goes on with my family. Not only did my mother listen to the doctor, which the doctor himself didn't know one thing. How's everyone going? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening to me. The thing is that these doctors didn't know one crock full of sugar honey iced tea. I'm in there, and they also say that I was, poor edition performance, and it was like performance and inattention and distractibility in the office. I mean, I was 11 years old, surrounded by a few doctors. I'm like this, like, oh my God, what are you talking to me about? And I was freezing, so obviously I'm shaking because it was freaking cold in the office. Only metal, and every single thing is around you is metal. So that's the reason as to why I was not paying attention, because I'm listening. One, I'm deaf in my right ear, and I listen with my left ear. So, and I actually look with my eyes at your lips when you speak. If anyone ever wants to know that, it's because I'm slightly deaf in my right ear. I can't hear every single thing. But as to these doctors that think that I have attention problem, I do not have ADD, Oh, look, a pretty bird. How pretty. Oh, bye, pretty bird. Where was I? Oh, my neurofibromatosis. I'm living with neurofibromatosis. Not my mother, not my father, not my stepfather, and thankfully not my sister. She's a half sister, so she's my sister, which I haven't spoken to in a while. Apparently, my health problem has caused a lot of individuals to have problems with me, and I don't know what that problem is. The thing is, most of you think you know something about me, and none of you actually really do, not even my parents. And I bet a lot of you can understand where I'm coming from. The mental abuse comes from a lot from when your parents don't listen to you, when your parents don't know anything about you. So, to those individuals, and to everyone out there, yes, I'm a nice person. But don't ever take my kindness for weakness, because I will make you cry. And I will tell you like it is. And I would not have any remorse for your feelings, because you didn't have any feelings whatsoever, did you? When you attack me, you belittle me, you put me down, you embarrass yourself in front of other people by saying, oh, Rick is this and Rick is that, and Rick has this and Rick has that. For years, I've been betrayed to be ignorant and being belittled by certain individual females stopping me from speaking. And like I said, I'm the one who lives with neurofibromatosis. There is no mental disorder. There is pain, and within those pain and within your own health, you can do lots of things, such as diet, your diet, what you eat. You don't have to lose weight, If you ever heard of the alkaline diet, that's one of the ways that have actually cured my cancer problems when I was having pain. And another thing, before the pandemic, sugar honey iced tea, I forgot which year it was. I think it was 2019. It was 2019. I went to my doctor. My doctor told me that I was on stage 4 hyperactive thyroid cancer. I've been telling my doctors I can't breathe for years. I've been telling my doctors for many times that I can't breathe. I'm having these issues with my health. No doctor has ever helped me. Now, like I said, in 1998, this diagnosis was given to me. And this was an MRI. I've had 6 MRIs within my entire life. So in 2019, I did a lot of MRIs, CAT scans, and a bunch of tests. The doctors all said I'm perfectly fine. My neurologist says, Ganesh, there is no neurofibromatosis in your head. Go live your life, have fun. And I'm telling him I have headaches. So, no one listens to me when I speak, and life is a little hard. I don't expect everyone to understand when you have a genetic disorder, which, again, genetic means it comes from your blood life and your bloodline, your family. None of my family goes through this, so I'm going through it, like I said, and I've actually went through something so horrifically horrible And I'm going to tell you all the cures that I actually did to myself besides smoking marijuana, besides intaking CBD oil and hemp CBD oil, drinking Karila juice, and flushing my body out with the alkaline diet, tomato juice, sucking on lemons actually helped me. Brushing my teeth with Listerine actually helped as well, because oral care is near your mental care as well. Meditating helped as well. I posted a picture of myself with my x-ray. I had a sonogram, x-ray, CAT scan of my jaw. Now, I've been to so many dentists. Dentists can't figure out why do I have loss of hearing? Why am I decreased of hearing? All that good stuff, and no one can tell me anything. Now, I tried cleaning out the wax. The wax, I feel like there is wax in there, and I feel it coming out at certain times, and I clean it out. I will make a video to show you how I clean the wax out of my ears. The other thing is that I had this TMJ clicking problem, and it was bothering me for a few years. And meditation and doing this, like jaw movements to my jaw, pushing my teeth down like as if braces was my thumbs. I would use my thumbs to fix my teeth and push back the clicking, and it works. Now, some of you in my family, especially my parent, I have one parent really who's really been there for me financially, and that parent is my mother, who does not listen to me when I speak. And some of my friends and my family are going to be upset at me for the videos that I post, and I can give a rat's ass, because I'm going to tell you my life, because I'm tired of actually other people right in front of my face speaking for me and telling others about my life. And I'm having these interesting dreams about individuals telling other people, oh, Rick is this, and Rick is that, and Rick does this, and he's not a nice person, and he doesn't talk nice, and oh, there's something wrong in his brain. No one knows that, and you're not a doctor. There's nothing wrong with me. I was going through a lot of physical pain, and during that physical pain, I was receiving mental abuse. And trying to get out of that mental abuse and having mental pain really can screw with someone's mentality. Because when you have a physical pain that you don't know where this pain is coming from, it's not like I hit my foot on, a table or a corner, or I hit my funny bone in my elbow. That's not the pain I was going through. And I'm going to say something that's going to get a lot of individuals really upset. And no, I am not having my period. And no, I don't have a period. And I'm not having any of those pains that females have. So when I'm saying to you that I'm having pain, I'm not saying that I'm having my friend of the month. I'm saying that I have physical pain throughout my head all the way down to my toes. I have proof that I've had 30 operations to remove these tumors out of my body, which within time, they just sporadically just popped out of nowhere like, hello. When I'm at work, I was standing there and I was like, why am I feeling this way? I was shaking. My head was like, whoa. And my jaw was hurting me. And then all of a sudden, a tumor popped out of my side. I took a picture of it with my bare booty, and I have showed the stitches. Taking that tumor out of my, it was like two little tumors, a little bigger than a pea size. And that helped me tremendously amount, because for some reason I couldn't walk, I couldn't lift my foot up. And the thing is, a tumor is something that doesn't belong there. It can cause complications in the body. It can cause your body to shift, which my body shifted. But then again, I listened to my body, and listening to your body really can help you. So thank you for listening, and listen to your body, cleanse yourself. And if you need any advice and what you can do for your health, I don't know everything. I'm not a doctor. I read a lot, and we can get through this. So thank you. Again, this is Neurofibromatosis month, and I am trying to start awareness and help people understand how they can change their life around by just the things that you eat and thinking positive. And the one thing that I got through, like I said, besides eating the foods that I ate and smoking the marijuana and intaking the hemp oil, is meditating and getting rid of toxic people in your life. And not thinking about the past, but thinking forward into the future, and getting rid of all those toxic, negative things that you consistently think in your head. it's been a struggle for me because I'm by myself, really. Yes, I have lots of things. I have more things than many people do. One of the things that I lacked was support and love. And as I'm getting older in life, is that I have learned that you love yourself and you are your own support system. So if you ever need a support system, I am here for you. And I understand everything that, I don't understand everything, I just understand where you may go through, because what you are going through, I bet that we can all work together and make a better life coming into a new world, because the mentality of the older generation needs to die out. And when these old generational mentalities die out, I believe that the world will be a better place. Thank you. Love you all. Mwah.